Do you think you have any similarities to Pete, the character?
None.
None
at all. I don't know the man.
No.
I would say it's 75% me.
Yeah.
And then the other 25 would be the writing, because I don't think I'm a good enough actor to try and go to work for 15 hours a day, 5 days a week, and try and pretend to be someone else.
Yep.
You know, I mean, if I was playing a true character, like I use the example of, like, if I was playing Worf or like a true character.
Yep.
That would be one thing, but to just be a guy, a normal guy, it's like when I went in for the initial audition, I just played it as myself, because if I got the job, I just have to go to work and be myself.
Yeah.
So it's turned out, and then the writers, thank God, are brilliant, and they make me look. You know, Jack Kenny, our exec producer, is one of the funniest guys I've ever met. So.
Yeah.
He makes me look good.
The show is hilarious. Do you think that's why it has such a wide appeal? Because the crowd is huge that watches it.
Yeah, we've been the most watched show on the network again this year. Our numbers continue to grow. We had the most viewers this year in the history of in the demographic, the key demographic, which is the all-important number. I think there are several. I hope there are several reasons why it's popular. One of them being that everybody can watch the show.
Yeah.
It's not just for adults or kids.
Yep.
It doesn't talk down to the kids either. At the same time, it's not too juvenile for the adult viewers.
Yep.
And yeah, Pete's he's juvenile. He's a kid in a man's body, but when it's time to be serious, he has no problems being serious.
Right. Right.
Or when it's time for him to do his job properly.
Characters in sci-fi seem to have that a lot, where the really successful ones can be almost childish in a way, and then like flip a switch. Like Doctor Who is very much like that.
Sure.
Have you thought about other characters? Now, I'm a comic book fan. Are you as well?
Marvel.
Okay.
I'm a Marvel guy mostly. Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe it won't apply as much, but I always saw you as maybe a potential candidate for the Flash in that same kind of humor and action side.
That'd be great. I have to hit the treadmill a little bit more. I got some blubber hanging, but I would love to do that. I may be a little long in the tooth too. Man.
No, not a chance.
Yeah, I mean, I like DC characters. Don't get me wrong. It's just when I grew up, I was Marvel mostly.
Yeah.
I was a Hulk guy.
Oh yeah.
Spider-Man guy, and Man-Thing was a big fan of mine. Or I was a big fan of his, actually.
You never know. He might be a fan of yours, too.
Who knew? He is a man, and he's a thing. So.
This season, you had a couple additions to the cast with Aaron Ashmore and with Kate Mulgrew. Right. How did they blend in with everybody?
I mean, I think that if you watch the show, you'll see that it's just there. Everything's there, which made Jinx's death so impactful at the end. Aaron just did such an amazing job and made the character so easy to love. That seeing him end that way was really difficult.
And that happening too, I think, really changed the tone of the whole show. There'd never been anything up to that point of seriousness so far within the series.
No, yeah, that's true. It certainly is a kick in the pants for anybody who was kind of coasting with the show, or thought that we were coasting, which is another thing that I love about the show, that Pete, you can see something, and not just Pete, but everybody has an opportunity to be kind of funny and wacky experiences, and then on the turn of a dime, it goes into something as heavy as that. So.
Yeah. The cast and the chemistry between you all seems so natural. Do you guys have as much fun on the set as it looks like you're having?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So it's not always teacups and roses around there, but we certainly love each other and we respect each other, and we do have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, we do have a lot of fun. Again, our exec producer is one of the funniest men I've ever met. So it's kind of a trickle down thing. If your showrunner is a good guy,
yep.
and if he likes to have fun, then everybody else is going to feel that it's okay to have a good time and not be so serious about everything.
Yeah, definitely. The artifacts on the show. Yeah. Do you ever get any input into that, or have you had any thoughts that you'd like to see maybe in the future?
Yeah, I mean, they're always very open to us suggesting things. I don't think I've ever actually suggested one that's made it in. Mm-hmm. I suggested John Holmes' penis pump, but that hasn't been put in yet.
No. Standards and practices maybe had an issue with that one.
Well, with all the Cialis commercials that they run during the show, I just figured it would fit right in. You know.
Might as well.
This is Frederick. I'm coming for you.
This season, when Alphas was introduced on Sci-Fi as well, they made it clear that these two shows exist within the same universe as well as Eureka did. Right. And I had a speculation that maybe with Pete's ability to have vibes and Micah's...
that he's an alpha?
Yeah. Is that a possibility or something that maybe someone's thought of?
It's never been brought up officially, but I've had other fans mention that. And I mean, if it turns out to be that way, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. You know, it's like, because they like to move us around. So, is
there any interaction with the other cast and maybe looking at that chemistry, or
nothing official that I know of?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Okay. So season 3 ended with obviously huge cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Is there anything you can tell us about season 4 without prying too much?
Yes. I'll be back.
Yeah. That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's good to know. That means I'll keep watching.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Thanks.
All right. And the last thing I want to talk about is you were talking about T-shirts earlier and things that you're doing. Can you tell us more about that?
Well, you know, I was an art major in college. I spent a lot of time alone as a kid. So I drew a lot. Yeah. And so I went to college to get to major in art. And I was also wrestling at the time, and so I never really continued. I didn't get my degree in art. I got it in business communications, whatever that is. And but my wife dug out my artwork a couple years ago, and she was just like, "You got to do something with this now, because with the success of the show." And so I've done a few new pieces, and so I sell artwork off my site. Yep. And I sell a few pieces a month, and it's pretty cool. It's EddieMcClintock.com. So, and I also do Warehouse 13 T-shirts, kind of bootleg T-shirts that I do every year. I don't know. I don't like the T-shirts that they've offered the public. You know, to me, you know, when I wear a T-shirt, or what, I want it to be big and bold, and you know, I'm a fan, and I wanted to say that to the people that look at it, and I don't feel like that's been expressed properly. So I've been making these T-shirts, and I've been having people sign up, and if I get enough signatures, I'll do another run. I sold 300 at Dragon Con. Oh wow! So in 3 days.
That's awesome.
So it was pretty spectacular.
Can fans go online and sign up for that as well?
No, I mean, not yet. It's something that I could include on my website, but as of right now, if you're here in New York at the New York Comic Con,
which they're a little late hearing this now, but that's okay.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
All right. Well, it's been great talking to you.
Cool,
Thank you so much.
For sure.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Thank you.